After doing production, digital marketing, multimedia, and so much more, I have to come on here and say most people, whether they're successful, whether they have experience or not, don't really understand business. Let me say that again. Most people, whether successful or not, whether they own a business or not, don't understand business. They don't. Let me be. How do I say this? They don't understand the psychology of business. A lot of business owners have an issue of growing their business. That's the main issue every business has if they're struggling, is growing their business, because they don't understand how people think. So let me jump on here and say this, okay? Anyone can start a business. I started my first business when I was very young. It doesn't, like, see, the thing is you don't need to get all the legitimate paperwork to have a business. A business is an idea, it's a concept, okay? Let me just say that. Don't let people discourage you from starting a business. I was the kid who had a business card before I had a business. If I didn't have the business card, I probably wouldn't have prepared as much, right? So essentially, if you want to have a business, if you want to have a successful business, it starts with you. You have to be 100% passionate at it, first of all. You have to understand yourself. You have to understand, when I say understand yourself, you have to understand your strengths and your weaknesses. You have to understand you put 80% of your time, your efforts, your energy into the things that you're good at, and the things that you're not good at, you can work on those, but do what you are good at, okay? So back to what I was saying about people not understanding the psychology. What do I mean by that? Okay, so the psychology. How people see things, how they perceive things, what do they think about when they see, when they view what they saw, you know, like how do they process that information? If you understand, all right, let me say this. I deal a lot with real estate agents. Most real estate agents don't know what the hell they're doing on social media. They look at everyone else, they see all these pages, and they just copy everyone. The first thing you need to do, right, for your business, obviously, is build your concept, build your product or services, whatever. But realistically, you need to figure out, who are you selling to? Like, if I just built this, if I just made this hat, right, and I had no idea who I was to sell it to, what do I do? What market, right? Like, that's the number one problem. Let me slow down. A number one problem is with new business owners or people who are looking to start a business is they don't have a market. They don't, like I said, they don't understand business. They don't do their research, so they just jump into it, right? They spend $2,000 or $3,000 or $500 on all this stuff, and they don't have a market. And then 6 months pass down or goes by. They're pissed off because they lost their money. They haven't seen a return on their investment, and then they don't want to take any consultations from an experienced professional because they thought that, well, I tried, that doesn't work. No, you tried what you thought was going to work. You're not a professional. You're the professional of your business, right? So you're good at what you do, which is creating whatever service, whatever product. Marketing professionals are marketing professionals. Branding professionals are branding professionals. The problem, number two problem with most business owners or startups is you want to do everything yourself. Coming from a person who does 85% of the things himself, I only do that because I apply the pressure on myself, and most people cannot facilitate the things that I want in the timely manner. So I've learned and applied and condition myself to do it myself, but it's very hard. Now, as I've grown as an entrepreneur, I've learned to delegate things, and I've learned to place, certain tasks on other people that are within my community. But at the end of the day, yes, you do have to do some things yourself, but if you are capable of doing it yourself very well, do it. If you aren't, stop it. You are killing yourself. Literally, you're killing your business. I want to do it myself. You want to do it yourself for what? To show off and say, I made my own graphic? The graphics looks trash. Let me tell you, 75% of the graphics I see new business owners putting out there is trash. It doesn't mean, I'm hurting your feelings. It's the honest truth. Let me tell you before the people who you think you're going to sell to tell you that, that's ugly. They're going to tell you that. You don't understand the psychology of coloring, of spacing, of the text. I've already lost you. Coloring, psychology. There's so much. That's why people go to school. That's why people develop their crafts, because there's so many different pockets in worlds. And I'm going on a tangent. I hope you're writing these notes down, because that's how I move. I move very quickly. This is like the flea market business marketing advice here. You take what you go, rummage through it, and scrap the rest. If it works, use it. If it doesn't work, don't use it. Next thing I'm going to leave you with here. First of all, if you are doing things yourself, okay, you need to still talk to a serious professional, right? An experienced, serious professional. When I say serious, it means someone who enjoys doing that. So if you're trying to figure out marketing, right, go to a person who does marketing. Most people who do marketing like myself, we're gonna wanna talk to you for free. We're gonna wanna share our knowledge because why? We're presenting something of value, and then guess what? You have a problem and we have the solutions. So stop being like, oh, I'm gonna do it myself. You're crippling your business, okay? Find someone who knows what they're doing, schedule a consultation. If it's not for free, pay for that. Pay for the time, pay for their mind, because they're gonna tell you the psychology. Then you take that information, then you go back to your little fort, your house, your business, wherever. Sophie, over here. She's trying to catch. I got good eyes. And you go back and then you say, all right, boom, 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 drawing board, and then you apply that. But if you just, I'm gonna just do it myself, sit in your little comfortable box, you're gonna just run around in circles, nothing's gonna get accomplished. You're gonna be frustrated. 6 months down the road, you're gonna be exactly where you are. I spent all this time ranting because I know how frustrating it is to do everything yourself. I know how frustrating it is to not know the psychology. That's why I went through the process at a young age and started learning every position, every area that I could learn to further my tool belts. Now I'm 31 years old with a whole bunch of skill sets. It's because I started at 14 years old. It doesn't mean that you can't do it. It means you can do it. Because, hey, listen, the disadvantages and the challenges that I've had to go to get here, oh man, you're gonna learn so much on this website. But what I'm doing is I'm challenging you, man. Step outside your comfort zone, man. Stop trying to do it yourself. Call me, daytodayenterprise.com, DAY, the number 2, DAY, enterprise at, I'm about to give you the email, at gmail.com is the email, but .com is the website, Day to Day Enterprise. Free consultation to anyone who watches this video and says the no excuses process. That's it. The no excuses process sent me here. Both of those are my business, so I already know what time it is. I will give you a free consultation, 15 minutes. You can pick my brain, tell me woo woo woo, and we'll go from there. I don't care whether you buy or not because I'm getting some information, data that I can use for the next client. That's why I give people my time for free. It's give and take. People are, why would you do a free consultation? Because I'm collecting information that I can use for the next person. And that, my friend, is another business tip that you don't know nothing about yet. But stay tuned, man. I love you guys. It's just me. This is the no excuses process. Business, marketing, flea market advice. I don't know what you want to call it.